Hey, hello everybody. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning, afternoon, or evening? Well, I'm doing a random little live here. Running errands today. One of the errands, you know how it is. It's not too bad today. Nice, like in the 60s, like around nine something, I think it is, in the day. Here in California, how's everybody doing? Sun is so bright right now. Can't see anybody in here. Who's in here? Hey, Toby. How's it going, Toby? How's the beautiful UK out there? How's all your animals? I was watching. What's his name? Johan's live. His snakes. You know, those garter snakes on his live. Those were pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Here, had to get some tires for the car. Well, I don't know if you drive, Toby, but these tires are getting expensive, depending on the car you drive. Especially if I got a little Corolla, but still it's a sports model, so it's got those, racing tires, as they say. Yeah. With tax and everything, probably going to be looking at about, because then you got to get the road hazard, the insurance in case you hit anything on the road. You don't have to pay for the repair, or if the tire can't be fixed, then they give you a brand new tire. So it's going to be probably about $660 something for 4 tires. Well, plus I had a coupon for a front end alignment, so at least saved $100 there, because there's usually about 100 something for the alignment. So it was going to be close to $700. And then they only last about 45,000 miles or so. So we'll see how it goes here. See how quickly they get it. They're not too busy today. Usually, sometimes I gotta be here like 2 or 3 hours. I'll see how long it's gonna be today. Let's see. Yeah, you too, Toby. I always try to support everybody, check out everybody's videos and, help them grow more. I mean, I think that's the way it should always be, I don't know why people get all, at each other and start, attacking each other, I mean, there's so much people out there that you can, don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Let's see who else is in here. I got somebody else in here. It says I have 2 people in here, but I only see Toby's message. Well, let's see, Toby. Let's see. Let's go to your. I guess I can't. I can't. I keep. Yeah, I'm still live. Yeah, but you couldn't see me. Yeah, because I went back. I guess I can't. Go once I go out, like to put somebody, but everybody kind of share out your channels there if you can. Yeah, I guess you can't do that on my phone right now. You have to be on the laptop. I know I can always get people's channels and share them on there, but then if I do that every time, then it goes to I disappear. I'm back. So, how's everybody this morning and afternoon? Hey, how's Justin? See who else is in here. Toby, Justin, Patrick, Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm here getting some tires done. It shows I have nobody in here, but I got 5 thumbs up. Maybe some people start coming back. Accidentally try to put somebody's YouTube channel in there, and then I almost lost everybody. Who's here? Who's here? Somebody came back. Hey, Toby. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to share. You know, when I try to share your channel, I disappeared. I guess with a phone you can't do like on a laptop where you can still be live and go add you need 2 devices so you can so how's everybody doing today? Okay, I see nobody today here. Alrighty. Well, I'm here at the dealership getting some tires, getting 4 tires put in. Let me change the camera angle here. Yeah, look at the dealership here. See, there's a problem with getting chips for vehicles. See, there's no cars in the parking lot. They're all used cars. All you see is used cars, man. There's no new cars on the lot. I mean, and see, this is what happens, when you can't get those computer chips for the cars. I mean, all you have now is a bunch of used cars out here. Yeah. The other day I was at a Toyota dealer getting service, and the car over there, there wasn't any cars there, and I go, hey, where's all the new cars at? They go, oh, we got 10 in the back, but they're all sold. Let's see, what is this? A GT. Uh, 2020. 2020. Let's see what it is here. It's a Cadillac. 2020. Let's see, boy. It's got 14,000 miles. 10-speed automatic. 4-cylinder turbo. Cadillac CT5 Sport Sedan, 4-door. They only want a little bit of money, $52,797. Dealer warranty limited, and then they don't have. Let's see, all full warranty. That's not bad. They're giving vehicles full warranties, used vehicles full warranties, so they can sell them. Because they got nothing. Oh, but you know what? It's on special. It was 52. It's 47,855, man. Who else is in here now? Well, it's 5:30 over there where you are in the UK AM. Here it's already 9 a.m. So I know. I mean, I know Mark was on Spider Guy. He was on some on somebody's live. Whose live was it on? Oh, I think it was Justin's. And he's all like, "Hey, well, good night, everybody. I'm going to sleep already." And it was only like, it was already. He said it was 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, all over he was at. So. Yeah, so look at these. This car dealership is empty, man. No cars to sell. Oh, I see my car went in, so probably in an hour or so I should be out of here. To more adventures. Let's see what else. What other cars we got here? Let's see. We got a Honda here. SUV. Let's see. Honda SUV. They had it for 37 down to 35,000. It's a Honda CRX. I mean a CRV EX Sports 2020. 2 years old. Let's see, this one has 19,000 miles on it. Let's see, they're giving all these full warranties on the vehicles. You know, well, it's crazy the prices, huh? Oh, we got three people in here. Who else is in here? Mike, Mike's fishing home. Yes. Hey, hello, Mike. How's it going? I'm here getting some tires done at the dealership. I had a coupon for a free alignment, so that saved me $100 and something. But the tires and everything's gonna be about $660 something for 4 tires. Yeah. I'm looking at the vehicles here at the dealership. It's a Ford dealership. They have no vehicles. All these vehicles are all used. Oh yeah. You know. Oh, here comes the salesman. The salesmen's are, you know how it goes. When you go to I don't know if you have ever been to a dealership. You know, once you go to the dealership and if you're walking around, they come at you as like, they think they got a sale, but well, sorry to tell them that there's no sale here. Just killing time. But I got three of them coming at me, man. Yeah, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're looking. Oh, wow, let's see who's gonna get this one. Who's gonna get this one? Yeah. I'm gonna have to disappoint all three of these poor guys. I feel sorry for them because they got no vehicles to sell. You know. I guess they're acting like they're just looking at the other cars, and stuff. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see, we got another Ford here. Hey, regular 16,000. It's now 13,000. Yeah. Oh, here comes one of the salesmen. He's gonna try to sell me a car here.
Sorry, you need help?
Oh no, man! I'm getting my car repaired, so I'm just killing time.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, man. He's a disappointment. So when's all the new cars coming in, man?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Was there something you were looking for?
No, I'm killing time, man. Thanks. He's all like, hey, I got a sale. No, not yet, man. You got nothing to sell, man. They're all used. I mean, how long are the wait right now?
I don't know. That's the thing.
See, so what people come in? Oh, okay.
Well, we only by orders or whatever's coming up.
But then the orders, how long are they taking?
4 or 6 months.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Is that Toyota? Same thing.
Yeah. Everything.
They go, we got 10 brand new cars in the back, but they're all sold.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
I mean, I see Dodge. Dodge has a bunch of them.
Yeah. They got a lot of used ones.
Oh, used ones? Oh, I thought I mean, the parking lot's full, and then I guess Nissan too,
Yeah,
huh?
they got a lot of used ones.
A lot of used ones, huh?
Yeah, here we're struggling.
Man. So what do you guys get paid still?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good at least. Well, good luck, man. Yeah. All right, browsing around before work. Yeah, I don't work today. Today's my day off, Mike. Yep. Yeah, here killing time. Looking at used cars because they have no new cars yet this Ford. I mean, hey, it's getting people need to maintain their vehicles now because you never know. I mean, he says there's 6 months supposedly when you buy a new vehicle. But okay, I mean, come on. What's going to happen? More and more vehicles going to be breaking down because people don't maintain their vehicles. They figure, you know what? I'll just get a new one in a couple of years. Or leases. Imagine people that lease their cars. They don't buy them. They just lease them for 3 years, and then they take them back. Get new ones. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Let's see what we got here. We got I think it's a Mustang. Yeah, a Mustang. I think 2.3 liter. Yeah. Now the cars, they're like, yep, it's a Mustang. Look at that. I like the color, dark gray. Let's see what this one is here. Let's see. This one's 41,000. Looks like it's a stick shift. See, that's why this is the thing. The ones that are available are the ones that let's see, what year is this thing? 2021. So this one's not too old. It's a 2.3 with a 6-speed manual transmission. See, that's why this one hasn't sold. See, people, I know in the UK, a lot of vehicles are stick shift, but here in the United States, hard to find cars with stick shifts. I mean, look at that. There's a stick shift right there. People don't know how to drive stick. I mean, I know how to drive stick. I haven't driven stick in, it's been years. I think the last time, let's see, when was it? When I had my Mazda truck. I had a Mazda pickup truck, little 4-cylinder. But now they put everything, 4 cylinders, but they got turbos on them. I mean, this one here, it's gonna start going down in price. I mean, when let's see, what was the regular price, sticker price? 38,000. Out the door is 41. But watch, the more it sits, the lower the price. Because they got tinted windows on it. They added another, and then ADM, about $2,000. $41,000 out the door, plus tax, of course. Then they'll try to add more stuff to it. But it looks like a nice little Mustang. I mean, I have a '99 Mustang with a V6. But now they got the 4 cylinders with the turbo. Now you got the power and the economy. The economy from the gas. With the 4-cylinder. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see. I don't know when I'm going to get another car. I mean, I'm still paying the Toyota. Got another year. I'll be paid off next year, like around, I think, in October. October. Another Ford. Little sports SUV here. Let's see. Probably see what year this thing is. 2021 Ford EcoSport. Yeah, they want $30,000 for it. Automatic. Yeah, see, that's the thing, people. Let's see, we got another Mustang over here. Let's see this Mustang. Bet you this one's also a stick shift. Because that's the thing, people will buy. No, this one's let's see, it's an automatic. Hasn't sold. 2.3, same as the other one. The only difference, this one's automatic. see how much they want for this one. 43,000. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's this one got. Let's see, 2.3, 10-speed automatic. Let's see, Highway 27. Well, let's see, does it have, let's see, headlights, taillights, interior, functional, let's see what it has. AM, FM radio, 9 speakers, power assist, Ford Go Pilot, Ford Pass. Let's see, hotspot, modem, and let's see, independent rear suspension, intelligent access, and push button start. Ooh, they make it sound so. Limited slip rear end, rear view camera, reverse sensing system. Let's see, safety, got all the airbags. Warranty, bumper to bumper, 3 years. Powertrain and road assist, 5 years, 60,000. Yeah. Yeah, so the cars, there's not any cars in the dealership. Alrighty, bye Mike. Take it easy. Let's see, Ghost Tracers is in here. Or they left already. It says I have 0 people in here, but yeah, I'm here at the dealership getting my tires replaced on my Corolla. I normally get my service done here because they do a pretty good job, and it's like a quick lane service. They do everything pretty quick. So I don't have to wait that long today, I don't think, because they have they got the vehicle in already. So tires pretty much in alignment. You're looking about an hour or so, probably hour and a half. So I'll be here until I'm pretty much done, I would say. And then I told them to give it a little wash, they'll just, knock the dirt off of them. Oh, we got a truck here. Let's see. It's called the Black Widow. Ooh, sounds scary. Let's see. What do we got here? Big truck. Ooh, nice. Let's see here. You call it a Black Widow. Check this out. Ford's trying to lure the customers with spiders on them. For all them spider people. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, everything's all buttons, no stick shift. I mean, that's the thing with cars now. Everything's all push button, more things to break. Let's see, what do they want for this thing here? It says 60 grand. And then it's got a bunch of extras, so total out about 58, about 59, probably out the door. You're looking at about over $60,000 probably out the door. Total before discounts. $2,000 savings. So I guess they're selling it for. Oh no, they got all these other add-ons. Man, this thing's expensive. Jesus, check out the price. $88,000. I mean, geez, what are you buying a house? Can you imagine? And look at the mileage. Jeez, the gas mileage. 18 miles. Highway 22, but you're gonna be. I mean, look at imagine the gas price on this thing. What you're gonna be spending per month. Oh, and then it's a joke what the annual fuel costs $2,000. That's not true, because if you look at it, it has I forget, because it tells you like, because I was asking one of the guys at Toyota, because the same thing. I go, there's no way this thing gets. That was when the gas was like at 3 something. I mean, that's what they figure out. Like it was like two something, because they go depending on where you live. But they forget about places like us that we're paying now $5 a gallon. I mean, yeah, there's no way. You're looking more like 5 times that amount per year. It's like, Jesus, now it's getting expensive just to own one of these vehicles. Oh. Yeah. 88,000.
88,000?
Jesus. ¿Qué es lo que cuesta la arañita? La arañita here. Sí, mejor una casa. ¿Tú crees? ¿Y luego la gasolina? ¿La gasolina cuánto te crees que te va a costar ahorita? Yeah, it's called the Black Widow truck. Oh, you know what? Let me go look at the front here. The front of the truck here. I mean, yeah, it looks nice, but Jesus. Imagine how much you're going to pay a month for this thing? Jesus. Let's see. How's the front here? Oh, it's got that little Black Widow hourglass on the front, and it says Black Widow. Yeah, it's not an ugly looking truck, but damn, price is like crazy amount.
Yo ya no pude comprarme un F-150, ya no me alcanzó.
No, pues,
Agarré mira.
¿qué es
Es un RAV4 2021.
Oh, RAV4, Toyota, ya.
Me lo dieron barato, Es 2021, 31,500.
No, pues ahorita andan para vender porque no tienen nada.
Me querían cobrar así como ellos.
¿Cómo
Me
es?
querían cobrar administration fee.
Oh,
$1,000. ¿Sabes qué le dije al vato de la Toyota de aquí? No te voy a pagar aire, le dije. Dame el sticker price que hice ahí y lo compro, si no, no.
Ajá.
No, que no se puede. Bueno, date guacho.
Ajá.
Enfrente del vato le hablé porque estaba viendo un CRV.
Ajá.
Mismo precio, un CRV.
Sí.
Mismo precio.
Todos.
Todavía tienes el CRV negro, sí, voy por él, le dije. Y el vato me oyó. Y cuando me subimos al carro, le dije a mi esposa, en cuanto nos subamos al carro van a salir, le dije.
No, pues sí.
Y sí, ya salieron. Le dice el patrón que sí, ande cabrones, le dije.
Ya.
Y yo la verdad, yo quería más que el Honda.
No, pues sí.
Y está suave.
No, sí, los CRVs.
Cómodo.
En el trabajo tenemos uno, allá, es lo que manejamos allá en el trabajo. Ese es 2017. Ya.
Suave,
Ya.
Es 2021, no 2022, pero...
Pues sí, pero sí, ¿cuántas millas tenía?
Cero.
Entonces es nuevo.
1.9.
Así como les digo, a mí no me importa el año. Si tiene 0, está
Es
nuevo.
nuevo.
Está nuevo. Yep. Who else is in here today? Let's see. Who else is in here? Gary, what's up, Gary? How's it going, man? Yeah, here getting some tires put on. Let's see who else is in here. Bolsa was in here. Operations. Ghost Tracers. Hey, bud, how's it going? Let me change the camera here. Start looking at. Yeah, now you can see me. Yeah, looking at these trucks, man. This truck, 88,000, man, for a Ford truck F-150, man, 4-wheel drive, like crazy. It's their new Black Widow model. Yep. Yeah. car's getting taken care of here. Yeah, the tires are off the truck car. Putting the 4 tires on there. And then they gotta do the alignment. And then give it a little wash. You know? Give it a little wash. Oh, let's see if I can sit down here on the sidewalk. Oh man. I'm getting old. The hard part's gonna be getting up. Let's see who else is in here. Let's see, Bud Crimson. Hey, everybody. I'm on my phone, so I can't really put in, people's channels. The links to their channels. I mean, if you guys can find each other, I know it's easier when you can put a link. How's everybody in here? How's everybody doing? Yeah, getting some tires here. Getting some tires done. Yeah. It's 9:53 here. I think it's in the 60s today. It's a beautiful day. Nice little breeze. Even the sun isn't hot right now. But hey, pretty soon, get bad summer, hot summers here, man. Over 120. It hasn't hit that. I don't think that many days, but when it does, man, you feel it, man. I mean, now I'm pretty much in a vehicle when I work or inside, But when I used to have to walk outside, pretty much walking a mile around, doing security, it's like, oh man, you're like, hey, what's that smell? It smells like somebody's cooking some carne asada, and then I'm like, oh, it's me. I'm cooking. Yeah. Yeah, how's it going, bud? Hey, Crimson. Yeah, getting 4 tires put in and then alignment. Had a coupon for a free alignment, so that saved me $100 and something there. But tires with the road hazard warranty and everything it's gonna be like 660 something, 660 something, man. But they'll last at least 45,000 miles, which with the way I drive back and forth to work, man, that's about maybe 2 years and a half. But got to keep up. I mean, I was looking at the dealer. If you go back and watch the live, looking at the dealership, they have no new cars here, man. At the dealership, all they got is a bunch of used cars, man. And then the ones that they have that are new, come on, nobody wants to pay. Like the truck, it was a Black Widow, the Black Widow truck, F-150, has a Black Widow on it, and it has the little hourglasses in the front. It says Black Widow also. It's a white one, but it it should have made it black. It's a Black Widow. Not the White Widow. But yeah, that one they want 88,000. I mean, by the time you get out the door, it's probably gonna be about 90,000, man. Jesus, what are you gonna do? Live in it because you can't afford anything else. Making the payments on that thing, can you imagine? And then the gas for that thing. I mean, I think it said it got like 17 miles in the city. That's crazy, man. I drive a little Corolla. And I have a 99 Mustang, 2017 Corolla, and a 99 Ford Mustang V6. That one's not too bad on gas, but yeah, I mean, that one kind of stays parked pretty much. I have more I got more miles on the Toyota than the Mustang, in the time I've had it. Because, I mean, the Toyota has got 127, the Mustang has about 127. It has 20,000 more, but it's a 99. I got it in 98 in May. You know, because you always get cars the year before. It says 99 on it, but actually you buy it the year before. So from 98, man. I gotta take it in, get the transmission rebuilt as soon as I get my income tax on that thing. And that's gonna cost a pretty penny too. But hey, gotta keep up the old cars going. No new cars to buy. Yeah, I put gas on the Toyota. When was it? I usually put gas Thursdays and Sundays. So Sunday I went to go put gas. It was already at $5, man. $4.99.99. I mean, it's $5. I mean, what the heck? So now I gotta, if I work 5 hours or more, that pretty much will pay for the gas for the whole week. You know? Yeah. Who else is in here? Crimson. Yeah, everybody, look up everybody's channels in here. Check them out. They're good people. Too bad I'm not on my laptop. I could put their links to their channels on the phone. I could, but it like every time I do that, it kind of like go, and then I mean I'm still live, but then I disappear, and then it kind of puts a pause on it on the video, I guess. And it's probably gonna. Let's see, how's my battery? Battery's good. Should be good here. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too much longer. I think another hour or less, probably 30 minutes. I think. They already got the tires off. They're putting them on. Then once they put them on, then they put it in the alignment. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Everything going up, the prices. I mean, yeah, that's another thing. When you buy a car, you never think. People don't think about the tires. I used to work tires. I used to work at a tire place also, Firestone. I used to sell tires and service. And I remember this one guy. He comes in, and this guy's driving a Corvette. It's from the 70s. The Corvette was from the 70s. I forget what year it was. I think it was because it was in the 90s. I think it might have been in the 80s. It was an old model, or 70s. I mean, who knows? I forget. It's been so long ago. But yeah, this guy comes in. He's all like, "Yeah, I want some tires for my Corvette," And then the funny thing is, this guy, he's all, and we go, "Well, I got some tires. They're gonna cost you, good amount." "Oh, I don't want to spend that much money." Well, the cheapest tire installed for back then even, was at least $100, per tire. So he was gonna at least spend $400, and this was back in the 90s. But this guy's all like, "Oh no, I don't want to spend that much money, and this and that." And I'm like, "Well, it's they're not cheap, and then plus, see the tires for Corvettes, you got high speed ratings on them because it's like a race car, it's a sports, this thing flies, if you don't put the right amount, the right type of tire on there, and this guy goes around a corner, and slips and crashes. They're gonna take a look at the tires, and then they're gonna say, "Well, you know what? These tires that they put on here, yeah, they fit and everything, but they're not the right tires. They're like the speed rating, it's got to be over 100 miles per hour, where they, because any tire, you can go 100 miles per hour, but if you drive it for that long, they start heating up, and boom, they can blow out. They can't handle the heat and stuff like that. So that's why That's why you got to buy the proper tires for your vehicles. But this guy, and then we said, well, we got these. And he was happy. He didn't have to spend. Because usually you're looking at double that. Instead of 400, you're looking at about $1,000 on tires, and that's and that was in the '90s. Now, if you spend that amount, it's like that's nothing. You know. But yeah, it's pretty crazy the way everything is. I remember because and then I had a Mazda truck, and then I knew I was gonna be leaving, moving where I'm at now. But they had these new tires they came out with Bridgestone. They were called Terranzas. They were 80,000 mile tire. The tire is not gonna wear out. I mean, you pretty much you're gonna have that tire for a long, long time. So then the 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 good thing about those regular price just for the tire, I believe they were like I think they were like $68 each, just the tire alone. But since I was an employee, we get them at cost. So and then I installed them myself. So because I know how to balance. I know how to balance tires and do tires. I mean, so basically I did the labor on it, and basically they only and then they did the alignment. I mean, I they didn't allow me to do the alignment. The tires I did them. So it was good because I got the tires for about 30 something, like 30, like 40. So I got them for half price. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal on them, and then they lasted forever. I mean, them tires they were good. I mean, I ended up having to, those tires they pretty much went bad before they even wore out. That's the only bad thing about those tires. The tires nowadays, the rubber, after 5 years, if you need to replace the tires, after 5 years, because they start deteriorating, cracking, and they can blow out. So you need to replace those tires. Within right after 5 years. I had some tires, some Michelin, and they basically they ran out before I even wore out the tire tread on them. So I got a credit on them. The good thing is I got a credit on them because I called the tire company. I go, hey, you know what? These tires, are they still under warranty? Because if they're under warranty, if I would have replaced them under warranty because they're cracking, they would have put new ones on there, at a lower price. But they still gave me credit on them because the warranty, mileage warranty. Hello, Lindsley. How's it going? That's okay. That it ain't gonna. It can't hurt you through the phone, man. I'll put the nice, cute little jumping spider. How's that? or a food on the thumbnail. Put that candy apple or the or the chile rellenos. You know. So how you doing? I'm here killing time here at the tire shop, putting on some new tires. Let's see, what do we got? 13 likes, 0 people in here. Oh man, people, come on, gotta watch. Yeah, yep. How's everybody doing today? Those spiders. Hey, but see, the thing is, a lot of people like spiders. I'm not gonna say I'm not scared of spiders. I mean, I wouldn't handle them. I mean, regular spiders scare me. Those spiders, like those huntsman spiders, those suckers run. I mean, tarantulas, they're slow moving. They do move fast, but that's only when they're gonna eat something. I mean, when they're walking away from you or just walking, they're like, you know, you can probably see some of my videos. They're like walking real slow. But only when they're fast moving is when they're food aggressive. When they see prey. But I mean, they're not gonna run at you. People all misinformed. About they're like, oh yeah, they they're gonna attack you. They run at you. There's movies scare you more than anything. Some of these movies, like that movie Arachnophobia. The spiders. They use these spiders to scare in the movie. I mean, but those spiders would never attack you. I mean, usually a spider is always hiding. Every time it comes out, it's hungry. Just like that one tarantula. Let me move here. My back's starting to cook with the sun here. Let me move a little bit. There we go. And I got a black T-shirt, man. I'm gonna get a sunburn through the T-shirt. Yeah, those little ones. But you know what? You got to remember those spiders. They're basically pest control for you. They don't bother you. They're gonna eat the bugs that try to come into your house. I don't know how you are about bugs. Would you rather have a bug crawling on you, like a cockroach or earwig? I hate those earwigs, the ones that stink. They call them stink bugs around here. The ones that have like a pinchers at the end of them. Yeah, those things crawl in your ears, man. So those I'd rather the spiders eat the bugs. The only reason they come into your house is because they follow a bug into the house. Yeah, yeah. I'm here at the dealership getting tires. I had a coupon for an alignment, saved me $100 there. But the tires and everything, by the time they mount them and the warranty, you're looking at $660 something dollars. You know, but yeah, you gotta put on tires, man. I gotta keep working. If I don't have tires, can't drive, can't work. You know, we work for pay our bills. Oh well, yeah, the trend. But see, they're probably trying to get out of the cold, because. But they don't run they don't run at you unless they'd rather run and hide. I mean, I've caught some of the spiders in my house, with a cup and put a paper over it, then go outside and release it. Some of the ones, that those real fast ones, I'll just, of course, I'll smash those. But like the daddy long legs, those they basically kill bugs. You'll see them in the corners, of your house, because that's where they're at, or in the pantry, because that's where the food are. That's where the bugs are gonna go. So guess what? They're gonna eat. They're gonna eat the bugs. They're gonna try to get into your food supply. You don't want to spray poison in where your food is. Hey, WK, how's it going? Yeah, good day here. Spending money. Yeah, but see, this is the thing. It's not that it attacked you. It depends. See, I seen. I don't know if you ever seen this video. There's a tarantula walking, and then there's these two guys, and then what does one guy do? He throws water on it, but then now the spider. He threw the water behind the spider, the tarantula. So where's the spider going to go? It's going to go toward him. It ran toward him. I mean, if you get like a broom, just put it in front of it, and just coast it out, it'll go out, and it won't crawl up the thing. It'll probably maybe try to walk up it. If it does, then just carry it outside, let it go on its way. You know, I mean, all the ones I've seen, I've seen about over where I work at, because I work out in the desert area, and yeah, they're always walking around. I think I've seen maybe I've been out there since 2014, and at the most I've seen is about 5 tarantulas. But then yeah, there is that season when, and the thing is, the ones that you see, like the one probably that was in your house, it was probably a male tarantulas. Male tarantulas are the ones that roam all over the place. They're looking for a girlfriend because their life is short. Some tarantulas can live 20, 30, I think even some up to 40 years, and the tarantulas, like the males, some of them at the most maybe 7 years, some of them maybe 2 years, 3 years, but then they spend their whole life, once they're matured, spend their whole life looking for a female to make more babies, and then continue the cycle. Hey, Outdoors, how's it going? Yeah, but you know what? It's like me. People misunderstand. Well, I don't know what kind of colored spiders of tarantulas you have over in Arizona, but they're probably just. I think they're the Arizona blondes. They call them. They're like a light color with black. But if you look at all these tarantulas from other parts of the world, I mean, there's so beautiful colors. They're like blue, green, red. There's also, I think, here in Southern California and Mexico, they got the red knee. But there's these blue green colors. I mean, oh my God. I watched this this YouTuber. Her name is PSP, Princess Sophie Pink. She's like 9 years. I think she just had a birthday. She's like 9 years old, I believe, or 10. No, I think she turned 10. But she's been keeping spiders and snakes, and I mean, she handles them and everything. And I mean, like, come on, little girls. I mean, one of my cousins. I remember he used to bring my uncle. He used to go and pick up black widows. I mean, come on, black widows, and they say, oh, black widows are going to bite you and all that. He used to pick them up, and they would walk on his hands, and I mean, I've seen other YouTubers, they look at spiders and they pick them up, I mean, a spider's not going to bite you unless they all can bite, of course, but they're not going to bite you unless they feel threatened. Like if you smash them, I mean, some of these guys that do those spider bites and stuff like that, they force them to bite them, like push down on the poor spider. I mean, of course, the only defense the poor spider has, it's either like, hey, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna bite whoever's pushing me down, Yeah, hey Scotty, how's it going? Yeah, scorpions. Yeah, see, scorpions the same. Yeah, somebody's alarm here. Yeah, but scorpions the same thing. They're I guess one of the mechanics set off one of the alarms on the vehicle. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, scorpions. I think in all my lifetime, I think I've seen one scorpion when I was little. It was underneath we had a cabinet, like a dresser drawer outside with, my grandma used to put her pottery in it. And then I remember, we used to play around, and then all of a sudden I see the scorpion coming out from underneath it, and, but, when I didn't mess with it. And then one time, the scary ones are the centipedes. Some of those suckers get pretty big, Everybody thinks, oh, those centipedes, they're like only maybe 12 inches, 14 inches long, man. I watched a video the other day, and I go, oh man, could this even be real? Somewhere, I don't know where it's at. I don't know if it's in the Philippines, but it's in some Asian country, and we're talking. That thing was like 3 feet long, a centipede. It was walking on the road, like all like, and this guy was. I mean, you could see how big it was because I mean, the guy was like right next to it. You know, it wasn't being aggressive or anything. It was just walking. Like, yeah, who's gonna want to mess with it? I mean, can you imagine? That thing grabs a damn small dog. That thing is gonna be. The thing is gonna go like ah. You know, and that's it for that dog. You know. Sneak them into Illinois on the airplane. Yeah. Yeah, man, I couldn't believe the size of that. Oh, Scotty used to have frogs. All right. Hey, WK, how's it going? Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to. And everybody, you know, look at everybody's channels, man, and check out their channels. If you like their channels, go and be a part of their family and look at their stuff. You know, I mean, usually when I'm live at home, I can on my computer I can put links of everybody, but on the phone I did it earlier and I thought, oh shoot, did I mess up? No, I just I paused. I wasn't in the. It was still live, but so I had to go back, resume the live and going back in. But yeah. No, nobody's breaking into any vehicle. That was I'm here at the Ford dealership getting my tires taken care of, and then the mechanics thing. I guess they don't know how to turn off, because you know how some cars they'll automatically set its alarm after you close it. I mean, you can push a button so it doesn't do that, but I mean, I guess he messed up, and if he hits the car, opens the door, whatever, the alarm starts going off, and he's working on the car. But yeah. Get some music going, huh? Yeah, the pixie frog. All right, that's great. Yeah, they eat mice. Yeah. Yep. I've seen some of those videos. But yeah, so yeah, the tarantulas, there's so many different colors and stuff. The only guy hit it again. Yeah. Oh, let me get up from this sidewalk here. Oh man, no. 60 years of sitting in gets bad. Yeah, so yeah, they're like those jumping spiders. I have a jumping spider as a pet, and that one there, it's I don't know if anybody's ever seen the jumping spiders, but they've got all these beautiful colors too. There's this one, if you look it up on the internet, I looked it up, and it's called what is it called? It's called a peacock jumping spider. And that peacock jumping spider, man, it's all colorful, you've seen peacocks. Well, and then it when it's looking for a mate, it starts moving its hands. They're real cute the way they move. So I got a jumping spider. I had one before, but then it died. I mean, I don't know how long it was already. They don't live very long. Males, I think they live maybe a year or a little bit over a year. Females maybe 2 years if you're lucky. So this other one I got now, it's a much bigger one. I've been I put a couple of videos out, but I'm going to be putting out more videos of that one. Yeah, they dance, in those videos. I love watching them, Hey, Bill, how's it going? How's it going, man? Yeah, the mechanics here at the shop where I'm getting my tires put on my Toyota. The guy keeps setting off the alarm in the vehicle, because he's putting on the tires, and any kind of motion sets it off. He didn't turn. I guess he doesn't know how to work the alarm to turn it off completely so it doesn't go off on him. Yeah, they're easy to find, Scotty. If you have one of those those black lights, I guess, because they they glow in the dark. That's real crazy the way they glow, huh? Yeah, when I wasn't too much into spiders, I remember I'd see a spider and I'd kill it. I wasn't doing anything to it, but I still killed it. I remember one time I think it was a huntsman spider, and I don't know if you ever seen the huntsman spiders when they have babies. It was a female because they had babies, and all these, because I took a picture of it, and then I looked at the picture and I zoomed in and I saw like a lot of little like eyeballs on the top of the spider in the back on the butt part. And I'm like, what the heck? I didn't know. I mean, I wasn't into, I still, interested in spiders, but not as much as I'm into them now. Started watching videos on YouTube and more familiarizing myself with them. And, hey, Indy, how's it going? How's it going, everybody? Yeah, so then I was like, what I do, I killed the spider, you know. And then and then all of a sudden when I killed it, all these little babies went like, boom, like they went all over the place. I don't know if I don't know if you've seen that video. There's a video out there where this lady, she has a broom, and there's one of those huntsman spiders in the house, and instead of getting rid of it, she hits the spider, try to smash it. But then spiders, you can smash them, but they're pretty resilient. If they lose a leg, or I mean, I've seen tarantulas with they all have 8 legs. I saw one tarantula. It had that on a video. It had 6 legs because it lost 2 of them. But then the thing about tarantulas, when they molt, they can regenerate their limbs. I mean, it's crazy how they can do that. Because they just start growing new limbs. It's crazy how that is. Yeah, they carry their young. It's creepy, huh? But yeah, and then it was funny because the lady slams the broom right on top of the spider, and I mean, a broom isn't. You think it's gonna smash it, but it doesn't. It just pretty much scares it. So all of a sudden you see on the floor, because it was a white floor. You see all these spiders everywhere. So now she doesn't just have one spider in her house. She has hundreds of spiders in her house. See, the thing is, if you would have left her alone or just coast her, make her go out the door or out, or capture her into some plastic or something, the babies would have stayed with the mom, and you would have got rid of everything. I mean, because like tarantulas, there's some tarantulas can have thousands of babies. The reason they can have thousands of babies is because where they're from, they get picked off so easily. So in other words, out of those thousands, maybe 100 will make it to adulthood. Where you get some spiders only have 100 babies. It's because where they live, they pretty much survive anything, and they last. That's why they don't have them big. Same thing with snakes. How you have snakes, like look at what is it, turtles, alligators. They have a lot of babies. Why? Because those babies aren't going to make it into the water. Predators going to eat them. Other alligators, they're going to eat the babies. They don't care. They'll eat them. So. No, I know. It's oh yeah, the false black widows. Yeah. Hey, how's Scorpio? How's it going? Yeah. I mean, oh no. And the funny thing is, how people, that don't know about spiders. What really happens to a spider? They look at a. It looks like a spider that's dead, upside down. And then go, oh look, the spider's dead. No, that's just the molt. Now you have a bigger spider than that in your house. It's like crazy. It's like people think, oh hey, the spider died. No, it didn't die. It just basically, grew out of its skin. its exoskeleton. You know. Yeah, and then I was reading about because I go, you know what? I go, maybe that little spider I had, maybe it died because it was pretty cold in my house, And then I'm like, so I said, I started, I said I'm gonna find out, how, how cold, can they handle, the little jumping spiders. And I looked, and man, they could actually handle like almost zero, you know, degrees, Fahrenheit. And I'm like, damn. No, it wasn't 0 degrees. It was I'm sorry, 20 degrees above zero. And because I guess they have like kind of like cars. They have now see, now my mind went blank. Not Gatorade. Yeah, I was thinking Gatorade. Um, Jesus, now I can't think of what goes inside the radiator. Damn it. And I'm a mechanic, man. All of a sudden, I went blank. My mind went blank. It's old age, I guess. I don't know. But Freon. I mean antifreeze. Antifreeze. See. Hey, the old mind hasn't lost it yet. Yeah, they have like something like antifreeze. They says inside their blood system. That in their body, so they can handle the cold. They won't freeze to death. So I go, oh, then I go. It was only like in the 60s, like 69 at the most inside my house. So I'm like, it's not gonna kill it. You have red spiders here. Oh, all right. Yeah, I've seen some of them are crazy looking. Some spiders. I mean, I've seen some of the ones that they show like in videos. They got these crazy colors. But the thing is, it's because people think, well, why do they have like all these colors, like blue, green? Won't that give them away? In the jungle. Well, see, the thing is, animals, they can see color. I think some animals can see colors. So then, I think they figure they see red, or they see dark blues or greens. They're thinking, oh, that thing is poisonous. If I eat it, it's gonna kill me. So I think that's kind of like helps them. Like in the ones out in the desert, they're like the color of the desert pretty much. So birds can't see them, unless they move. So they kind of stand still, and then just walk. That's why they walk so slow. Tarantulas. It's also part of their defense, I think, because they're moving real slow. So you know, a bird up in the sky is gonna be looking down. They like eagles or hawks. They got real good vision, but they're looking, and they see like prairie dogs, or because they're moving fast, or rabbits even. Like yesterday when I was going to work, one of those prairie dogs out there that I think I have him also on one of my videos here, and he ran across the road going to where I work at, but didn't run it over, luckily. Yeah, yeah, antifreeze blood, maybe. Yeah, that's it, Scotty. Yeah, they have antifreeze in their blood, so it keeps them from freezing to death. And that's crazy. They can handle. I mean, even the desert. I mean, people don't understand because they go, "Oh, deserts are hot." No, it gets pretty cold out here in the desert. I mean, I've lived here almost all my life, and some of the winters, they get pretty cold. I mean, they've gotten down to like 28 degrees. And stuff. People think, oh, it doesn't snow in the desert. Well, you know what? It has snowed. Not in my lifetime, but in back 1900s or 1800s. It did snow. It didn't last very long. Just like rain. When it rains here in the summertime, it just gets like a sponge, into the ground. It doesn't seem like it even rained. Yeah, like desert. Yeah, like spiders in the desert. I mean, even scorpions. I mean, look at them. You know, I don't know if you ever seen those spiders. They call them. What do they call those spiders? They're called. Let's see the scorpions. I know there's some they're called night stalkers, but there's these spiders. They're kind of funny looking. They they're like in the sand and they cover themselves up. They cover so you can't even see them. They're in the underneath the dirt. I think their eyes are barely probably popping out of the sand, and a little bug just walks by them and boom, they pop out and boom, that's it. It's gone. The bug, or they got the trap door spiders. They're like in a hole. They have like a little trap door. It pops open. It's made with web and any material that they can find there, dirt, and then. And they have these little like tension wires going out of the hole, so that way if anything touches the tension wire, they feel it and boom, because they all work off vibration. And the thing, like, see the jumping spider, they hunt with their vision, their eyes. That's why they're very visual. They see you. You can move your finger at them, and they'll like kind of like wave and follow your finger. They're very very active. They jump and they have like a little like a they kind of bungee jump. I've seen some of them, where they bungee jump. They have like a spider web that's holding them so they don't crash to the ground, and they just can haul themselves back up. They, yeah, they're interesting. I mean, and then I remember I saw like one of those centipedes at work too. I got a video. That was like one of my first videos, I think. That centipede. It wasn't that big. It was maybe I'd say maybe 3 inches, maybe a little bit longer. It was kind of like a white. I don't know if it had barely molted, but it was underneath something. I picked something up, and I mean, I didn't kill it. I just videotaped it and took pictures of it. And I remember when I was like around, I think 12 years old. One time, I was walking and I felt something on my neck. So I'm like, oh, what the heck? What the heck is going on there? I went like this, flicked it, and on the ground it was a centipede. Luckily, it didn't bite me. Because that's the thing. People think, oh, they're always out to get you. Nah, I mean, if you hurt them, because I mean, even a bee. I remember one time we were driving somewhere and we had to, that car didn't have air conditioning, so we'd always have the windows down, let air in the summertime. And then my mom was with me, and then all of a sudden, boom, a bee flies in, and it's like on my neck, and I'm like, oh man, what the heck? So I went like that, and I guess I crushed it. So what does it do? Its own defense, it stung me, right on the neck. And then once it did that, bees, after they sting somebody, sad thing is they die. So they're not. That's the thing. Bees are not going to sting you because they know better. Because if they sting you, their life is over. Pretty much, they're going to die. Their guts and everything comes out. So pretty much, only to their last resort, they're gonna sting you. I mean, depending on killer bees. Now that's a different one, man. If you, we have some here in the desert, but luckily they usually kind of exterminate some of them because there has been attacks. Because they'll swarm, and they don't just they sting you more than once. The bad thing about those they're African bees, killer bees. They don't lose their stingers. I don't believe they do, because I mean they'll like sting you. They'll keep on attacking you, man. Hundreds and hundreds of them. People have died from it, especially if you're like me. It didn't affect me at all. I mean, I'm not allergic to bee stings or anything like that, so I was okay. But my mom, she's like, oh, she goes, I could see the thing is pumping that venom, from the stinger, and so she grabbed it and pulled it off, and then I'm like, oh man, so luckily I had like cologne, cologne, has alcohol in it, so I just grabbed some cologne and put it on it, and that was it. I mean, it didn't bother me after that. I mean, it was, my body just absorbed it. Yeah, killer bees. You don't want to mess with those, man. Those things are crazy. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Also, hornets are not. They're people like, oh, hornets want to attack you. They're the same as bees, but yeah, they do sting you over and over again. That's the only bad thing about those too. Yeah, those hornets, they'll attack you. Pimento bugs. Oh, well, like here in the desert, also there's those. I don't know if you ever seen those camel spiders. I got a video of one of those that I saw over there. It wasn't that big. It was maybe, I'd say 2 to 3 inches long. And see, that's the thing. People like military people are like, oh yeah, man, them things they'll run at you, they'll attack you and all this. But see, the thing is, they're on the desert. What do you think? What do you think they're trying to do? They're trying to get a shade. So they see your shadow. That's shade. If your shadow's they're gonna follow your shadow. They're trying to basically get into the shade. Get somewhere where it's cooler. That's why they follow you. I mean, if you didn't have shade, they wouldn't bother you. But they don't sting you or anything. The thing about those, they do bite. They will take a chunk out of you if you stick your finger in there, or if they can get onto your in your skin. If any loose skin, yeah, it will. Hey, Nicole, what's up? Yeah, everybody. So check out everybody else's channels. See if you like what they have in their channels. But yeah, it's crazy. There's also many different kind of bugs and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, that's one thing I would never have is those scorpions. I mean, not, yeah, well, scorpions or those centipedes, man. Them centipedes are crazy fast. I mean, I've seen people, that handle them. There's a YouTuber from the UK, a young kid, and he has a bunch of those, and he handles them and stuff like that. He's probably been bit before, but I mean, that's crazy holding those. I was like, Jesus. Like that one video, I mean, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that it was real. But yeah, that big centipede, it was like over 3 feet long. Might have been like 2.5, but 3. I mean, it was like crossing the road, like nothing, like a big giant snake, with all them legs, and it was like going slow. A guy was walking by it, just looking at it and stuff. And it's like, geez, man, I wouldn't want that thing to attack me. Probably take down a little chihuahua real easily, because I mean that thing was pretty big. And it was like somewhere in some Asian, I don't know if it was in the Philippines or Taiwan or somewhere, but it was crazy. I'm like, what? Because I just looked up. I go, what's the largest centipede? And yeah, I saw that video. I'm like, whoa, man, that thing is huge. I'm like, I won't mess with that thing, man. That thing will. I mean, imagine if it crawled up my leg and grabbed onto my leg, man. I'll be well, that'd be crazy. I mean, hey, man, if I was over there, I'd make a video of it. Follow it and see if it, like grabs, goes have a meal somewhere. Man, imagine catching that video, feeding, like, hey, bud, how's it going? Yeah, imagine seeing one of those giant centipedes grabbing I mean, that thing probably could take down a pit bull, man. Them things are huge over there. I was like, Jesus, I didn't think they would get that big. I mean, I've seen in the pet trade. I mean, I've seen them up to 14 inches long. The centipedes, those red ones, those Asian. I think they're called Asian centipedes or something like that. But damn, that thing was huge. I was like, oh, is that real? And I'm like, did somebody, fake the video? I mean, I don't know. It looked pretty real to me. I mean, the guy was like right next to it, And there was not, and it was like walking, like normal. I mean, there was other. I think he even put something like next to it just to show you how big it was. I mean, it was huge. It was huge and scary, man. Yeah, yeah. Spring. Once more bugs are on because there's that tarantula that I at work where I work at. I always see it all the time out. Once it starts getting warm out here, it's gonna be out even more. And then more bugs around. I can get some of those natural, any of those natural bugs that are around, and feed them to the tarantula. Keep it going. Help the wildlife. Help the wildlife keep thriving. We need. See, people think, we need to kill all the bugs, kill all the spiders. You know, no, man, it's like they keep the population down. I mean, there's like bats. There's some birds. If you look up some birds, I think they're the what is it? The blue jays, and there's this other bird that eat mosquitoes. You know, and the reason I found that out because I was looking at a video of some girl. She said she visited her mom, and she used to love seeing the bluebirds around. And I forget there's another bird that really eats those mosquitoes. They're like mosquito zappers. So she went to visit her mom, and she's like, man, they couldn't even sit outside because so many mosquitoes were attacking her. The mosquitoes were attacking her. Couldn't even have a picnic outside of her house, in the yard. So she said, and then she goes, wow, it wasn't like that before, when she was younger, she said. But then she remembered, she goes, oh, you know what? I remember back then there was a lot of birds around all the time, on the fences, on the trees and all that. So what did she do? She said, you know what? She bought like little bird houses, put them all in her yard, and then put bird feed out there that those birds eat also. So she started attracting more birds to her yard, and pretty soon she said they were outside and there wasn't any mosquitoes. The neighbors probably got them all, but yeah, the birds were keeping down the mosquitoes in her yard. They were like just eating away all the mosquitoes. Bats do the same thing. Bats, they eat. I forget. I remember watching documentaries about that they eat. I don't know how many mosquitoes in a minute. They eat thousands and thousands of mosquitoes. People they see a bat. Oh, let's shoot it. Let's kill it. It's like, what the heck? It's not doing nothing to you. They watch too many movies. Oh, it's Dracula. It's gonna come in through my window and turn into a human and bite me. It's like, we all need to survive in this world. Bees are the most important thing too. People kill bees. Why would you kill a bee? Bees. If you read more about bees, what do? They pollinate. They pollinate all the plants, all the vegetables that you eat, all the fruits that you eat. They go from tree to tree, from the flowers to the plants, and they're basically feeding us. And tell me, who doesn't love honey? Come on, can you imagine no honey? I mean, I love the way honey tastes, man. Oh, don't worry, man. Bats will. You don't need to attract them. If you have a mosquito problem, they'll go wherever the food is. That's the thing, you know. But then you got to remember they usually hide in a dark place, so they'll go into your attic because some people, and then at nighttime they'll fly out. The only bad thing is, yeah, the bat poo. You know, that's the only bad thing about that. But then there's, I mean, I believe there's everything has a purpose. Like they say, guano. You know, the bat poo is good for fertilizing. Just like chicken, you know, chicken manure, they use that for fertilizer, cow manure, you know, everything fertilizes your lawns and stuff like that, you know. Hey, Top Balls. How's it going, man? Everybody's good here. Here, waiting for my car, getting 4 tires put on in alignment. Man. Tires are on there, now they're doing the alignment. Probably another 30 minutes or so. However long it takes, I'll be on here, you know. Once I get my car ready, I'll tell them to give it a little wash, you know, knock off some of the dust. You know, it's a free car wash, but you know, it's not like like professionally washed. You know, they just, you know, some depends who's doing the washing of the vehicle, because there's some of the guys, they just, I mean, they just make it worse. But I mean, at least they knock the car machine, you know, it's automatic. It just washes off whatever dirt is loose. Then they kind of dry it. But yeah, you know. So how's everybody doing today? Just chilling, Nicole. That's good. Yeah, it's my day off today and tomorrow. So I figure I'd do a random live here since I'm just here waiting for my vehicle to get ready. Yeah, but yeah, it's not too bad today. It's in the 60s. Yeah, it's in the 60s here. Nice little breeze going on.
How you doing?
Good, good. This guy drove up in his BMW 3.0 convertible. Guess he's gonna get his car serviced here. I mean, we don't have a BMW in town. I think probably the closest one is probably 30 miles away. So I guess he gets his car serviced here. You know, oil changes. Hey, Retro. How's it going, Retro? So how's everybody doing today? I'm here getting some tires done. Had a coupon for a free alignment, so at least I saved $100 there. But geez, tires, man, everything's up. Well, it's gonna be like $660 for 4 tires, man. Yeah, I got a Corolla Sport model, so 17s, you know, low profile tires are on it. Came factory. That's the thing. You buy a vehicle and you go back, forget about you forget about how much the tires are gonna cost you. Let's see. It's 10:50. Yeah, 10:50 in the morning here in California. How's everybody? Yeah. Yeah, earlier I tried to drop somebody's link, but then almost lost the live. I'm like, forget that. When you're on the phone, it's not as easy, you know, because every time you drop a link, you got to go into the different area, and it pauses the live, and it just messes everything up. So I gotta everybody you know, go try to find everybody's channel, you know, look in the chat, try to find everybody's, make sure you connect with everybody, go check out their videos, you know. You gotta grow, everybody's gotta grow together, man. There's too much hate out there, you know, in YouTube, you know, there, instead of spreading love, you know, I mean, what? There's billions of people on YouTube, there's enough for everybody. But everybody's like, want to take everybody's, there's, I mean, everybody can see who I subscribe to, I mean, look at, I don't hide the channels that I go to, you can check out my channel list. Maybe you find somebody in there that you like, check out their channel. Go watch some of their videos. I mean, that's the way I started. Even before, I've had this YouTube channel for like years, but only to watch videos. I never started downloading anything or anything like that. I mean, I started, about a year ago. I started, really getting into it. Downloading more videos. And then just recently I started doing lives. You know, but yeah, I'm just for fun. I mean, people are, I gotta get monetized. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I mean, I'm not in for it for the money. I'm 60 years old. I'm like, I'm still working because can't afford not to work, man. Especially with everything, all the prices. I mean, you can imagine. You can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine how. I mean, look at gas prices here in California where I live. They're $5 a gallon. That was Sunday. Who knows what it's up now? It keeps going. Everything's going up. Food. I mean, wages went up, but I mean, minimum wage here in California is $15. This guy doesn't move. Like, hey, dude. Yeah, now he moves. Like, what the heck? He's playing with his phone, blocking some poor guy trying to get out. Like, park your car, dude. I guess the guy in the Beamer, they probably told him he had to wait a long time. Yeah, I guess he didn't want to wait for the service. Like once people think, oh, I can get an oil change real quick and in and out. Nah, sometimes you gotta wait 2-3 hours. Depending on who. Because here it's not by appointment. It's by hey, you show up. That's why I came early. I mean, I got here like about I think it was a nine in the morning. Let's see. It's already gonna be almost 2 hours. Usually 4 tires in alignment. I mean, but there was other vehicles in front of me for the alignment. I seen like 2 other vehicles go in for an alignment. I mean, you can do it in an hour. 4 tires are quick. They don't take that long. I mean, I used to do tires and service. I mean, we used to have a mechanic in an hour. He would do 4 tires and alignment. An alignment pays, I think it's 1.5 because they get paid by whatever the book says. Alignment's an hour and a half. Tires is half an hour. So, he gets paid for 2 hours and he does it in an hour. That's that guy. He'll make a lot of money because if he does that all day, you're talking in 8 hours. He gets paid 16 hours. That's where they make their money. These mechanics. But yeah, it's like, man. Yep. Hey, Scotty from the UK, what's up? You finally got up? Toby was in here, but it was 6:30 in the morning. in the UK. What time is it over there? What time is it in the UK right now, Scott? Yeah, I'm getting some tires here. They're almost done. It's already getting the alignment. Then they're gonna wash it. So I'll probably be on here at least another 20 minutes or so. It's already gonna be here. It's 10:52. What time is it over there in the UK, Scotty? He must have left. He just popped in and popped out. He's probably working. I know he. I forget if his day off today, but yeah, he lives in the UK, and he's got a good channel too. He's got scorpions and isopods, and that's another thing. Isopods, those things are crazy looking. They're different ones, and they're expensive. There's some isopods. They're called duckies. They look like rubber duckies because their front part has like a little yellow nose on them. Those things are expensive, man. I think they're like $10 each. I think, or something like that. They're pretty big. They get up there in price. $6.57 in the UK. Yeah. I mean, you can put numbers. I don't know. I don't know how that is. People, don't put numbers in the live. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, I'm not really into the do's and don'ts of, or how they say, don't say subscribe. I mean, see, this is the strange part. Channels. You would think, okay. Let me put this question out there. What do you guys think? I mean, YouTube. What does YouTube do? It makes money. It makes money off of people that are monetized and people that are not monetized. So they're always making money even if you're not, because they put ads. I mean, that's another thing. They put ads on your videos, and you never put them on there. It was funny because the other day I was looking at one of my videos, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it was a 5-minute video, and then I looked at it, and it said, it said, I thought it said 3 minutes, 3-minute commercial ad, I'm like, okay, 3-minute commercial ad's not that bad. But then I started looking closer, and I looked at it, and I'm like, what the heck? It was a 30-minute. Now that's a damn episode of a show on TV. 30 minutes commercial ad. I'm like, but of course it had the thing where you can skip. But still, 30 minutes on a 5-minute video. Even I have shorts. I have a lot of shorts in here too, and I didn't know until one time I was watching some of my shorts. And I'm like, they got ads also on there too. I mean, 2-minute ads. On a short. I mean, that's not even. The shorts, they changed them because remember, they were at 15, then they went to 1 minute. Now they're back to 15. Now all your shorts, you can only put 15 seconds. I mean, well, 15 is it? Yeah, 15 seconds. Used to be 60 seconds, 1 minute long. I mean, I don't know why they did that. I guess they figure, hey, because people, you know what it is. It's people nowadays, they're in a rush. They don't want to watch anything, unless it's an interesting thing. They won't watch it, So they figure, hey, I can keep somebody entertained for 15 seconds, and YouTube is putting a commercial on it, so they're gonna make money off that commercial, which is good, because now there's, if you look at it, YouTube is paying people with they have shorts. You know, like that guy. You know that guy that was in here in the morning. His name is Toby. Yeah, he had one of those shorts, and you know it went viral. Yeah, the he had a short, and it went viral. I mean, it was. I think it was back when it was only like might have been only 15 seconds, or it might have been the minute. But it was I think he had a gecko on there. He was eating or something. I forget what it was, but it went like crazy. One day, you know, he put it on there, and then and then he got like I think the last time I checked, I think he had like 30 million views on it. You know, but he like in one day it went like whoa, like crazy. You know, because he had music on there, and I guess everybody loved the music and also the video. You know, so it was crazy how his video, you know, just went viral, and then also he got a bunch of subscribers too. But then that's another thing, you know, people need to when they you know go to somebody's channel and they want to keep watching their videos, hit the ring, the notification bell, watch a video, comment, you know, I don't know if it's true or not, but then they say, oh, that it doesn't stick. They say it goes away, but I think it has to do with the person that unsubscribes, because people, if you're gonna subscribe to them, you know, do it, but don't don't just say, oh well, I don't wanna, I don't wanna watch their videos, well, if you don't watch, they're not gonna, what happened. I think YouTube sees it like it's not a real account, because some of these accounts that subscribe to you, they're like they don't have any videos. They might have a couple of subscribers, but then there's still a lot of people out there that don't have any videos and watch videos. So I don't know why they do it, but some days, I mean, one day I lost 27, another day I lost 17. I'm like, geez, what the heck's going on? I mean, hey, it could be maybe they don't like what I have. I have a lot of different videos. I have videos from vacations, when I went to the Grand Canyon, I got insects, I got, spiders, I got, some food videos, Blue Angels, the airplanes flying around, or, I mean, if, there's got to be something that somebody likes, I mean, I do some lives, just talking about what my life is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know if my life was boring. I mean, I've been alive for 60 years. Maybe not. I've seen a lot of things, worked in a lot of different jobs. I mean, I've even been Santa Claus. I played Santa Claus for 2 months. At a Kmart, and that was fun. Giving out candy canes. Ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. People would get a free picture. If they have their cameras. They come and sit on Santa's lap and take a picture. I mean, hey, it's that's all. Different things. But I've done a lot of different things. Growing up. Working with my cousin. Um, One time we almost got arrested. They thought we were some grocery robbers. I talk about that in one of my videos, one of my lives. They people. And then I bet all those people when they pulled us over inside of a little shopping center, guns ablazing, shotguns, and everybody pointing it at us. I'm like, oh man, I started thinking, I go, man, am I gonna die today? Is there gonna be am I gonna like do a sudden move I shouldn't have, get shot? I mean, things like that happen. I mean, that's why when you get pulled over, you don't ever want to do any sudden movements. listen to whatever the officer says and do whatever he says, because I mean they have a gun, they don't know who they're dealing with. It could be a crazy guy get shot. I mean, I understand, but I mean, come on, a lot of innocent people I've seen do get killed and shot because, I mean, all it takes is a mistake. They go to the wrong address. It's supposed to be west, not east. But yeah, I mean, it's like crazy, 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 crazy. What happens sometimes in this world? Let's see. Looks like my car's alignment is done. Let's see what's he gonna do here. I guess test drive it, and come back. Yeah, so I'm pretty much almost out of here. Hopefully, they're test driving it, and then once they get it washed, I think we'll be out of here. Yeah, new set of tires for the next, I hope, at least 2.5 years. I'll get out of them, because another $600 and something gets kind of expensive. But I got the warranty on them, so for 3 years they're covered at least in case I get a flat or hit a curve, or never know. People buy tires. They always say, why I'm not gonna buy the road. They always try to say the insurance, the road hazard. And I used to work in service, and I used to always tell them, it's not like the road the insurance on these tires. For 4 tires, it came out to $100. Well, because I mean, that's $25 per tire, but then each tire cost $100. So say I get something through the sidewall. If it can't be repaired, they have to give me a new tire for free. Then I got to pay for the insurance again, which would be about $25. But I mean, $25 per tire compared to paying, another $100 for the tire, because the tires I bought are $108 each. That's just the tire. Now you got the balancing and all that. You're looking, basically you're going to spend at least another $100 just to get another tire replaced. And then if it gets a nail, it gets repaired free. I remember when I was working, and then there was this gentleman came in, and then I go, hey, about 4 tires, and then I told him, would you like an alignment, because you gotta at least get the alignment, so that way the tires will wear, straight, they won't wear out, uneven, because then the warranty of the mileage warranty, it won't be covered if it wears irregular. So that's another thing. But so this guy, I tell him, I go, hey, you want to get the road hazard, and the tires that he was getting, I mean, it wasn't that much. I mean, I think it was like maybe, this is back in the 90s, and the tire wasn't that expensive. I think it was like 30 out the door with all everything, new balancing, and then you got the valve stems, the weights, it comes close to 40, almost $50. And then the guy told me, you know what, it'll be like maybe $6. So he was looking at about, $25 for all 4 tires covered. No. And he's all like, I don't want that. I'm like, hey, it's like insurance. I mean, it's like, who doesn't have car insurance? But how many times do we use it? I mean, but then when we need it, it's there. Same thing with the tire road hazard. So this guy, he leaves, he gets it, and I told him, I go, you sure you don't want it? No, I don't need it. Okay, so 3 days later, here he comes back. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? He goes, My wife, she hit a curve and ripped a hole in the sidewall. Hey, is it covered? I'm like, no, remember that? I go, remember the road hazard I was trying to sell you for the tires? You know, if you would have had it, your tire would be free. All you would have to do is pay for the new road hazard, which was about $6 on the new tire. And I go, and in fact, he goes, I told him, I go, you know, you just got the tires. It's only you haven't had that many miles on it. I can actually, you know, you want to pay for the road hazard for all 4 tires, you know, the ones that he got, you know, because, you know, if it happens again, it'll be covered. No, 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 I don't want it. Okay, so sold him another tire. He paid for another tire. I mean, you know, people don't learn, I guess. I don't know. I mean, hey, I mean, I buy it for my tires all the time. I mean, hey, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, you know. I mean, the one I had on these other tires, you know, hey, I think I've used it maybe a couple of times. You know, the tire was going down. They had to check it. You know, or one of them had a nail in it. They fixed it. You know, I mean, you know, if they're trying to sell you something, you know, like insurance, you know, it's if it's not that expensive. I mean, just think about it. I mean, you know, what do you have? What do you have on your house? You know, fire insurance. You know. You know, how often do you use that? But hey, but when it happens, you know, I live in earthquake country, and I don't have earthquake insurance. I have just a regular because the earthquake insurance is so expensive. I mean, I think here earthquake insurance, and then there's like a $10,000 deductible. You know, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you can afford it, I would get it. But if you get damage from an earthquake, you know, if the house burns down, you're covered. Any water damage is covered. But earthquake, they used to be covered. But then when they had those big earthquakes, you know how California had a lot of them earthquakes, and then insurances, you know, had to pay out a lot of money. They decided to, you know what? We lost a lot of money. Yeah, but they had a lot of money. They were making a lot of money from people paying for insurance, you know, for years and years, never used it. But then, you know, all of a sudden they lost money 1 year, you know. So what do they do? They separated the insurance, the earthquake insurance. So now it's separate, you know. So let's see how my battery's doing here. Oh, shit's already down to 60. It was at 100% when I started. Let's see how my car's doing. Should almost be done here. Well, thank everybody for coming in, you know. 24 likes, 2 people still in here listening to my nonsense. But, you know, it's, that's the way things are, you know. Things keep going up, you know. We just have to hopefully, you know. And then all this, you know, we don't want to talk about, you know, what's going on over there, you know, in the foreign countries. Well, you know, feel sorry for the people over there, you know. But you know what the guys are doing to the country. You know, they're kind of being bullies, but you know that happens. There's always somebody bigger, but you know, if thing is, you know, you poke the bear, you know, something's gonna happen, you know. As that saying says, don't poke the bear because you're gonna get the teeth. Yeah, thanks, Scorpion, for coming in. You know, I'm still gonna be on here a couple more minutes. I think maybe my car's in the, or I don't know, the car. I don't know. It's back on the alignment rack. Wonder what happened. Maybe he didn't get it right where it's supposed to. Well, got to get it right. Anybody doing anything exciting? Yeah, the heat. Yeah, the heat and cold affects the tires. Yeah, yeah, it does. I mean, but you know what? I the good thing is where I live, freeway's right by there. So jump on the freeway and pretty much, it's a two lane freeway. Then I gotta go on a highway, a 2 lane. But it's pretty much, put it on cruise control and let's go. Because I mean, I got pretty good on the last tires I put on there. Usually here it's so hot, tires don't last. But hey, it was a 40. I think it was a 40,000 tire. I got about 40,000, a little bit over 40,000 out of it. I mean, look at my brakes. I mean, I got 107,000 miles on the car, and I barely did the brakes on the rear. That's odd. Even the guy here, because I mean, I know about cars. I mean, I'd already done maybe 2 or 3 brake jobs. Usually, brakes don't last. Depending on how you drive. If you get over 30,000 on front brakes, usually the front brakes are the ones that go out the most, because when you stop, everything goes forward, and then plus all the weight is in the front. The engine and everything, and the rest is all light. But yeah, I mean. Yeah, so yeah, yeah. See, and that's the thing. You got to rotate your tires. I rotate mine every oil change. Every oil change, it's on my cars every 5,000. You're supposed to rotate your tires at least every 6,000. So I rotate mine every 5,000. They pretty much get rotated enough where they wear pretty even. You know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sit down here, sit here and relax some more. Oh, getting old, man. Don't get old, man. Oh, the knees, man. Yeah, 60 years. I'll be 61 this year. One more year, and then I'll start collecting my little bit of my pension. But I'll still be working. I mean, geez, you know, that, that, talk about having to work. I mean, supposedly I get a percentage. I'll get about a grand at 62. But then at 65, if they bump it up another 500, then full retirement for me is 70. It's like then I get bumped up to almost 2,000 a month from. All right, he's test driving it again. Let's see. Hopefully everything goes good. Then you just gotta wash it. Knock some of that dust off. Yeah, yep. Let's see who. Hey, James. How's it going, James? Hey, everybody go visit James Skype Guy. Yeah, he's a great channel. If you go look at one of my shorts, I pinned his I put a pin on his link, in the comments. So you'll see his link there. It's on the short that I made the other day. Yeah, I like going to his lives. It's he helps out a lot of people. Yeah, so go over to James Skype Guy. Check him out. And people judge him. It's like people, they judge other people before they even know them. It's like you can't judge a person by what they look like. Believe me, I've learned that with with selling auto parts. I mean, I remember I used to work at this one place where they used to, you know, we didn't work by commission, but everybody was always like, oh, I sold so much. How much did you sell? How much did you sell? And there was this one customer I remember. He walks into the store and he looked like he had like a backpack. He looked almost like a homeless person. And I mean, nobody even said hi to him. That's the thing. Wherever I always worked at, I always, hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it was. That's the way I've always been brought up, to say hello to people, and that's the way I've always been. And so this guy, hey, good morning, can I help you? I said. So then he goes, oh yeah, and this guy, he goes, yeah, I want to order, I want to buy a bunch of parts, for my car. I guess he had an old car and he was fixing it up. He was rebuilding it, so he was going to spend a lot of money, front end parts and all kinds of stuff, for his suspension and for the engine. And well, nobody even talked to the guy. And they go, oh yeah, come here, I'll help you. So I started looking up all the parts for him, and told him and all this and that, And I mean, still, you might not have a sale, until of course, till he pays for it, So then, the guy's like, oh, okay, yeah, and how much? And I go, oh, this is gonna be. I think it came out almost to $1,000, And he goes, oh, okay, yeah. I go, well, how would you like to pay for that? I'm like, cash, check, I think, I don't think we took checks. I think it was either cash or credit cards. So he's all like, oh, I'm going to pay cash. He pulls out a big wad of money, and then he starts, boom, 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 just counting out the money, and paid for everything. And then, so he's, hey, James Cantonese. And then, so he's like, yeah. So he got he bought everything, and then the guy leaves, and then they're all like, oh man, how much was that sell? I'm like, yeah, huh? You guys thought he was a bum, and you didn't want to even say hello to him, and that's the thing, I mean, even I remember one time, I think it was this was I forget what year it was. It was when my dad passed away. When my dad passed away, he was in his 50s. He smoked a lot. Didn't make it very long. He was a smoker and a drinker when he was younger, and drank a lot of soda. He wasn't taking care of himself. And so it was my dad's funeral. So I'm gonna need a suit, for the funeral. I mean, I didn't have suits. So then I go, what, I need to get a suit, So I go into this store, it's kind of considered the rich people's store, because everything's expensive in there. And I go in there and I'm like, I always like wearing shorts, wear shorts, and then I wear those muscle shirts, but with a design on them. They call them wife beaters. Some people say wife beaters. I don't know why. I guess you can take them off and hit the wife with them or something. I don't know, but I wouldn't do that. But so then I walk in there. Me and my wife were in there, and then we're looking, and there's like 5 or 6 salesmen standing around doing, with their finger up their nose, doing nothing. And then I'm like, I'm looking, hey, I need help, because I don't know what size I need. I don't know, and everything, so I'm like, these guys, they're like, they don't even go over there and say, hey, sir, can I help you? That's the thing. I always, whenever I work retail, I would always say, hey, can I help you? So I'm like, then these people, they didn't even ask me. They didn't go, hey, by the way, they missed out on the sale. because a lot of these places sometimes they work off commission. I don't know, or who knows. I mean, but so then I said, I told my wife, what, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go to a different place. Because I was pretty heavy at the time. I was probably close to 300 pounds. And so then I told my wife, let's go to another place. There's another place. I don't know if anybody's heard of it. It's called Big and Tall. And this place it has clothing for big people, that weigh over 300 pounds, or they're, as it says, tall, like people that are like 6 feet, 7 feet. I mean, I'm only 5'8", but so I go into this place, Big and Tall, and I mean the guy, as soon as I walk through the door, this guy, the salesman, he's all like, hey, how is it going? Yeah, oh, you know what? Can I help you? What do you need today? Oh, you know what? I gotta go to a funeral, and I need a suit. Oh, and he looks at me and he goes, oh, I bet you're a size blah 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 blah. I mean, this guy he's been around, I guess he was an older gentleman, and he knew his stuff, So he's all like, yeah, I know. Let's look at a couple of suits here. So then he went and grabbed one and said, try this jacket on. He goes, oh no, you know what? No, this one's too, because your arms need to be longer, So he found out, and then he found another one. He found one that fit nicely, and then the pants, of course, they have to tailor them on the bottom, And then the guy's all like, well, let's see, yeah, we'll get matching pants with it, And he goes, well, we can measure you for that, and then they'll fix them here for you. They did everything there. They had a tailor, so they would take care of your pants and hem them up to your size, which was great. And then the guy, I mean, I ended up buying 2 suits. Because you never know, you're going to go to another party, a wedding or whatever, and then, so I got 2 suits and 3 sets of pants, so it was, hey, the guy, he didn't say, oh, this guy's he has no money, that's the thing. You never know. You always have to, you never know who walks in the door, it's like, you probably, everybody's probably heard about that story about Howard Hughes. The guy was I think he was a billionaire, I think. And he used to walk around. He used to, hitch rides with people. He looked like a bum. He looked like there's even a movie about him where somebody gives him a ride. Because he would just go to the road and just get the hitch a ride with somebody, and he would tell them the story, and then in fact, he would have all kinds of money in his pocket, but he would hitch rides with people. People would think, this guy's a homeless guy, didn't want to pick him up, and he would give money to people, or help them out, I mean, this guy was. And then there was another story about another guy. This guy was he used to sell pencils, like 2-cent pencils at Washington D.C. Where all the senators and governors would go to Washington D.C. The Capitol. Outside, he had a tin can. He would sell like I think it was like 5-cent pencils, or two back. This was years back in the 70s, I think it was. And he had, he would sell. But this guy supposedly he was a millionaire, and he just, he would just. He would give out pencils, or people would give him money for the pencils, back when you used to use pencils. I mean, now everything's paperless now, no more pencils or pens, I mean, kids, they don't even communicate no more, they're at the table. Your kids are at the table and they're over there, people need to take their, parents need to take away their phones and, okay, everybody put your phones in the corner, in the middle of the table, and let's all eat and let's all talk. communicate like normal human beings. Now everybody always on the phones. They're always texting back and forth. The kids are giggling back and forth. Why? Because the parents, they don't know what they're talking about, but they are. They're just talking to each other. Talking a bunch of stuff. Talking about us. Us old phobies. Yeah. This and that. We don't even know what our kids are watching on YouTube. There's so much crap out there. I mean, there's stuff that even kids shouldn't be watching out on YouTube, but it's there at a fingertip, and some parents are just ignorant, I guess, to it, or they don't. Like my sister, she has two kids. Her daughter, I think she just turned 10. I think she just turned 10. I think this year, I think she's gonna be 11. I think. No, she turned in March. I think she's gonna be 11. And I asked her, I go, hey, because she doesn't, let her on the internet, I go, but what are you gonna, when she gets older, are you gonna let her get a phone, And then she goes, well, yeah, but I'm not gonna get her a regular phone, I'm just gonna get her one of those, because they still sell cell phones for kids. The only thing they're good for is calling, using it as a phone. Can't get on the internet, and people, they need to watch what their kids watch. I mean, if you don't, that's why kids get into trouble. They get kidnapped. The predators get on there, and then they convince them to, hey, meet me somewhere. Especially if they're having problems at home. And you don't want that. I mean, you got to take care of our kids, man. I mean, I took care of my kids. I used to drive them to school and back, even when they were going to university. Oh man, what, hey, you know, that's the way it is. Hey, until they leave my house, man, I'm taking care of my kids. Once they leave my house, then hey, it's up to them. And then whatever they want, however they want to raise their kids, it's up to them. It's like my brother. He is a contractor, and all his kids, little have phones and everything. And then when the big, everything went crazy and people were losing their homes, he was one of them. He lost his home. He had a $500,000 home that he put even another $50,000 on it, and ended up losing it because there was no work around, because nobody wants to spend any money, and he's a contractor. That's where he makes his money. Redoing kitchens, bathrooms, rebuilding a whole house. The housing market, just like went down. That $500,000 home ended up being only like 200,000 or even less than that worth. And he ended up losing it. He ended up almost being homeless. I mean, living in. But the thing is, I told him, you bring up your kids, buying them all. What's going to happen when they don't have it, Then they're going to, they're going to hate you. Well, hey, people always want to live above their means. I mean, because, I used to go when I go into the dealer, we have, good credit. And, I mean, I used to always buy what I could afford, not what they, oh, hey, Mr. You can afford this SUV, yeah, $600 payments. No, thank you. I mean, I had two cars, $300 each. So, we needed two vehicles, one for me, one for my wife. But yeah, it's like crazy, people don't understand, let's see, what's my phone at? 52%. Oh well, I think you're almost done washing it. So here, a couple more minutes. Been on here for, let's see, about 2.5 hours going on this live. But, I decided to go live, kill some time here, talk to some people on the internet, see how everybody else is doing. Everybody get to meet other channels and grow their channel and help each other out, man. That's the way it is, man. You gotta grow with everybody.
There's enough for everybody out there in YouTube land. Billions of people out there. I mean, and people, you see these these YouTube channels. Oh, they got over 4 million. 4 million people following them. Yeah, but then how many are they actually watching your videos? I mean, the way I look at it, I look at the views, and even the views. If you look at the views, go look on your YouTube. That shows all how many people are watching, how long they're watching your video, because it tells you exactly. And I look on there, and some videos they watch them 100%. The short ones, but like this video here, nobody's gonna, you know, hardly anybody. Yeah, so hardly anybody is gonna watch 2 hours. I mean, unless they really care about your channel. I mean, I usually watch people's lives afterwards. Because I mean, I have an hour drive to work. So I'll put it on, listen to their channel. What put it a channel on. Watch their live. For an hour at least. While I'm going to work. Listen to their channel. Because you got to listen to it, because if you put it on mute, I don't know if it's true, but they say that it doesn't count. So I always at least I got other devices, and I listen to them. Sí, nomás lavándolo, ¿verdad? Okay. Yeah, they're almost done with my car. Yeah, so I mean, it's like people need to help each other. I mean, grow. That's it's a big world out there. Look at the views. I mean, people. Look at. I mean, I never put out there. I have IG also. I think I almost have 500 followers on there, and I follow maybe like 600 and something. And then I always put my same videos I put on here. I try to put them on over there so they can maybe come and visit over here, and if they like what they see. Become part of my YouTube channel too. But it's that's the way it is. We all gotta grow. I mean, and then the thing is, you look at your thing of how many views you get every video. Some of my videos. I did a video on the moon. It was a nighttime of the moon outside. I mean, I just the moon looked kind of crazy looking. So I said, put it's called Moon Over California. The video. So I put it on YouTube. I think it's already got over. Last time I checked, I know it has over 2,000 views. I think it's getting close to 3,000 views. I mean, you never know. I mean, sometimes you think, oh, this video is a good video and all this. I don't edit my videos because I'm not that great. I don't really have any editing software, so I'm like, I might add some music to it, but that's about it. I mean, other than that, I don't edit it. It's like however it came out, maybe shorten it for a short. Now shorts are only 15 seconds, not a minute. So that's, so that's kind of, I got to get the perfect, from that maybe 5-minute video or put 15 seconds the best fit the other one. Oh yeah, you're live. I know I am. What's going on? All of a sudden I lost. I don't know. Maybe somebody was trying to call me. Sometimes that happens. When you try to get somebody tries to call you. Let's see, what's my battery at? 49. Yeah, I mean, I still got good Wi-Fi and everything. Hey, we got one of those channels that nobody wants to. We gotta hide that one out of here. Remove. Put them on timeout. We don't want. We don't want that stuff. Yeah, those trolls. You know, the ones that send. Don't click on those, man. Those things. All that they send you to some pornography, man. Yeah, haven't had one of those in a while. Yeah, so. Hey, hello, Ines. Yeah, here getting my tires on my vehicle. It's almost done. They're just washing it. Only going for another couple more minutes here. Let's see. What was I talking about? Man, lost my train of thought here. Must be my old age here. You know. So here I'm here in California. Oh yeah, I was talking about that. You know, your how you're look into your analytics. You know, and it'll show you exactly what your channel's doing. You know, what's the time when people are watching your videos. I think mine, people watch them from 6 in the morning to 6 at night. You know, and you know, it tells you what country, what age your videos are being watched. I always put my videos to no children, just in case. You know, especially like this porn crap comes on here. And then if you put it in for children, then you can't. You know, the only bad thing is you can't comment on the videos, and then I don't think you can also on the lives. I don't know if you can comment on the lives also. So that's why I always put no kids on the videos. So let's see who else is on here. Yes, hey, Elise, yeah. So check out everybody else's channels. You know, if you like them, you know, so grow together, everybody. Yeah, so then I was looking at the analytics, you know, and then some, you know, if you look at, you know, like your lives, your live streams, you know, say those ones that are, you know, you like 2 hours, 12 hours. I mean, you sometimes don't get anybody watching. It tells you the percentage, and then of how much they watch the video. I mean, some of those it only shows 2%. I don't know what the percentage it has to be for it to count. You know, so that way, you know, because YouTube, they put commercials on your channel. Some of them you can skip, some you can't. I mean, I'm not monetized, but yet they put commercials and they're making money off my videos. You know, that's the way it always works. You know, but yeah, you know, I was talking about it earlier that I got a short 5-minute video where they YouTube put. I thought it was, at first I looked at it and I go, oh, 3 minutes, that's not bad. And you can skip over it. But then I looked at it more carefully. It was 30 minutes long, a 30-minute ad. I'm like, 30 minutes? What is this? Is it I mean, that's like watching an episode of one of these shows. You know, I didn't want to mention a show because I don't know how YouTube. You know, if I say some of these TV shows, they might flag it, and you know, you can't say that. You know, so yeah, so I was like, oh man, you know, it's crazy what they put on there. You know, they're making money. You know, it's just like people, and then you got to watch what you put on there, because if somebody doesn't like, you know, the way I see it, if you don't like what you see on the person's channel, go to another channel. Don't watch that video. Maybe another video. You know, like some of these people, they have live feedings where they feed their snakes. You know, live rats. You know, or mice. You know, I mean, that's what they eat in the wild. You know, some snakes, that's all they like. You know, oh, you can feed them frozen, or you can, you know, those frozen rats were alive at one time. So, you know, how did they kill them? You know, that's the thing that people don't think about. How did they get killed? Did they gas them? Did they knock them in the head? You know, you don't know how they killed those rats and then froze them. You know, so it's like, actually, the snake eating it, especially if it's a venomous snake, it just uses poison or a or a constrictor. Oh, my car's ready. Yeah, or a constrictor, it squeezes the life out of it, and then it eats it. So the way I see it, if you don't like what you see, change the channel. Just on TV. I mean, what? There's more stuff on regular TV that kids shouldn't even be watching. So much violence and I mean, come on, the news. Just watch the news, and oh man, you see people getting killed. I mean, come on. I mean, sometimes the news, or newspapers, man. I mean, in Mexico, I remember there was this one newspaper. They showed it all, man. They showed decapitations. They showed people murder, scenes, murder scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, Well, everybody, thanks for coming in. Everybody, have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Thanks for coming and spending time with me while I wait for my car. My car's ready. I'm gonna go pay for it, and I'll see you on my next one. So God bless everybody, and like my friend Keith always says, say hi to your mama and tell her you love her because you don't know when she will be around. So always say hello and God bless her. So bye everybody. Till next time.